What is going on, everybody? You joined me just out of the oil change place. Everything went perfectly fine. We're kind of doing another day in the life kind of thing. It's about 23 degrees here in the middle of January, so no surprise there. We're just heading over to get some food, and I'm thinking Panera. Maybe if the app is working, we might have to go somewhere else. Who knows? But let's just see what happens. Alright, so it's been pretty interesting the past bit. My work hours have changed a lot, to a point where it's not feasible to keep going, because I'm using sick time that I have accrued for myself to make sure that I'm able to get benefits for my full-time job. So not really a huge fan of that, but we're working on finding a new job. We had a couple of interviews the other day, so we'll take it. But what we're gonna try and do is get some food. Let's see if the app is working. The app is working. All right. So, we're gonna do start new order, rapid pickup, in cafe. So usually what I get, I get like the value duets, but I usually get 2 of them because you get surprisingly a lot amount of food for not a lot of price. You usually get like half a sandwich and a soup. So if I have any coupons, I'll use a coupon as well, to see if I have anything. I don't think I do. I might not, that's okay. We have buy one, get one for $5. Make it sweet. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We're gonna do value duets. And we're going to do the turkey and cheddar sandwich with chicken and wild rice soup. We're gonna do that one. And we're going to do the home-style chicken noodle and Caesar salad. We're going to throw a drink in there as well. As much as I come to Panera, I am surprised that I'm not a part of the, what's it called? The Sip Club. The Sip Club is pretty much like, the free beverage kind of program kind of thing. So it doesn't look like we can use our coupon, which is fine. But we can, let's add in our value duet again, which I think is this one. Yeah. Is it? Yep, it's that one. And then we do then we need a drink. They have a decent amount of options for drinks. It's just sometimes they don't work. Sometimes they don't. Beverages. We'll just do Pepsi. Do Pepsi. And then we make it a sweet deal. The cinnamon rolls, how they used to be, were fantastic. The way that they are now, they're kind of just eh. So I think we'll try the orange scone this time. I'm not a huge fan of orange, but when in Rome, I keep seeing this also for it, so I might as well just try it. Alright, so our order will be ready in about 10 minutes. Great. So, we're going to do that. We're going to get gas. Then we're going to get on a train. As much as I don't like riding the train, and I really don't, it has proved that I kind of have to at this point, because I have to do parking at the downtown location, especially when they have aerobics classes at the time that I get there. There's no parking. And then, especially during winter, they all pile it up in like the back row where all the employees are supposed to park. Or where all the employees are supposed to park. And then there's even less parking. And then the temple next door, even though they do have an agreement with us, says that the patrons of the place that I work at are able to use the parking lot, but the employees are not. So little crazy there. Makes me a little wild. But it is what it is, right? So we're just gonna wait a little bit. But yeah, next spot is we're gonna get gas. Then we're gonna head to the train. I've got my old food delivery bag that we're gonna use to keep our food warm, and hopefully that works. And hopefully I don't drop everything. That'll be kind of nice. So, all right. So we got our food. I want to make a quick run over to Target though, because I want to get some SodaStream bottles. So I think the SodaStream bottles are going to make it easier for me to transport my beverage, and it makes it a lot easier to put it on the train, so that way I don't have to carry it. I think that's just going to be easier. So spend an extra $10 or so on a bottle, okay, but still have all of my beverage and not all over me, and someone yelling at me on the train that I brought a beverage on the train. It's probably worth it. So just quickly run over here to Target, make it nice and easy on ourselves. Looks like that man is crossing the street. Okay, will this person let me go? No, they won't. Just go park over here. Alright, a bit of a walk isn't bad. actually go right here. Okay. Let's head into Target. See what we find. We at least want to get a SodaStream bottle. Probably a funnel. Because it'll be a lot easier to pour into. So I'm thinking like wide mouth, small hole. We'll see what we find. So let's go. So I already found the last 2 bottles, thank God. So now we just need to wander around here and find a funnel. I'm sure I can find one, and then I'll run over to the toy section and see if there's anything cool over there. I ended up finding these funnels. I was only going to get 1, but if it has 3, it's not going to bother me all that much. So let's run over to the Pokemon section. So we didn't end up finding anything we wanted, so we're just going to go check out and leave. Okay, so we are out of Target. I got really nervous for a second because my card wasn't working, and then I realized that I didn't use that card for Panera. I used a different one, and I had a mini panic attack, but we're okay. Everything's fine. We're all good. So, to the car. Alright, and now it is time to play a game we're calling, should I open it or should I keep it sealed? We're going to open it because that is my belief, is that it doesn't matter what you get. If you get some really good, like, especially for like Pokemon cards too, you get some really good ones, you should open them. That's what they're for. How do you know what card you're going to get, right? It's actually cool to kind of just snap in there. So cool. Okay, so let's do the big one. Just to be safe, we'll do the big one. One of these out. Here's the SodaStream bottle that I was able to get. Does it fit? Kind of. Kind of does. We'll take it. Okay. And then get the keys in here. Right, pop this off. Hopefully I don't do anything stupid. And pour. Shit. I poured it way too fast, guys. Way too fast. Everything is sticky. Everything is sticky. Oh, darn it. Everything is wet. Everything's sticky. I don't even know where the lid went. It went somewhere. What do I got in here that I can use? Maybe this frozen towel. So annoying. Alright, let's close that up. That out. We're just cleaning this up with a frozen towel. That's okay. So everything's fine. Everything's fine. There's our pup. Don't be stupid like me. Don't be stupid. I am completely stupid. I'm not sure if you're going to watch this or not, but there is someone that I used to call Bubbles that I used to work with, and I just did one of them. what she did was she shook a bottle of pop to get the bubbles out before she opened it, and then was surprised when it exploded. So, okay. I'm sure we can get a wipe or something. Try and make it a little less sticky. Ow! That will have to do. Put this back there. This down there. All right. We got everything cleaned up to the best of my ability. We're probably gonna have to buy some wipes at some point. Actually, I might have wipes at work. I do have wipes at work. Maybe we can use some of those later. But we're gonna go get gas. So, and then we'll head to the train. But we're gonna go to probably my favorite gas station. No, it is my favorite gas station. It's the Speedway that's on Millersport. Everything there is super fast. I use the Upside app as well, so I am able to get cash back for the gas that I purchase. Plus, you can pay in the app. So you can pay a preset amount in the app and be all set. Don't need to worry about cards, don't worry about anything. But it's great. Just getting there is a challenge though, because it's a little out of my way for where I'm trying to go, but I'm not getting paid for anything anyway, so what does it matter? And it's kind of painful that I'm already at that thought that it's like, well, what do I have to do? What am I going to do about it? Nothing. So apparently there is a there used to be where I live, there used to be a Applebee's is what it's called, over in this parking lot over here. Apparently now they're gonna have a thing called Yard House, the world's largest selection of draft beer, opening soon. I'm not sure when that's gonna be because it looks like they haven't even started yet. Usually you say opening soon when it's almost done. That's just me, but apparently we're gonna have to look that up later. Being a Bills fan, Sean McDermott got fired this week, and the ownership did a press conference with the new president of football operations, and apparently what Stephen A. Smith is calling unbelievable about the firing of Sean McDermott. We're gonna have to look that up later, and maybe we'll have a hot take. We'll see. Nope, looks like they just got pulled over. The hood that's gone a little too crazy. 8 here. Alrighty. So. We need to turn and get our money ready. We might be able to pull up just a little bit. That'd be kind of nice. We'll just pull up. It's fine. We'll just pull up. There we go. Someone's getting arrested. Okay. Then we need upside. So okay. This on. Now we open the speed by out. We're at pump 6. All right, so we got gas. We got to do our scan, where we take a picture of the receipt. Then it lets us get some cash back. It's usually like $2 or so, which isn't terrible. You usually get in about a day, so it's not awful. Then we need this app. Alright. There's that. Now we can go to the train. So, train, again, not too far. It's a little bit faster underground, obviously, but the $2 makes it worth it. So, as much as I like having my car, having the ability to have my car, the fact that I can't even have my car makes me crazy. But yeah, that's where we're at. Try and bump more of this pop. It's relatively a nice day out today. It's not really snowing all that much. It's not really snowing at all, actually, but it's not. It's a little, there's snow still on the ground. It's a little gray today, but it's not really something you can complain about. I usually try to make it to the, if I have to, I try to make it there before noon. I usually end up getting stuck there until 8. Wednesdays, I'm usually there until about 8:15. Then, if I have to drive, it will take me about 20 minutes to get home. I usually like to stop for some kind of snack, because I felt I've earned it after the day. It depends on where it is. Usually ends up being like Walmart or Tops or Wegmans or something like that. Sometimes Aldi. Big fan of Aldi. They got some really cool stuff in there for relatively cheap. I keep getting asked why I don't really go near Trader Joe's. And the Trader Joe's, the thing with Trader Joe's is that the food's great. It really is. Like, it's gonna be hard to find something like that in like your regular grocery store, like your Wegmans, your Tops, or stuff like that. My thing that I do not like about Trader Joe's is where it is. And I'm not saying that we need to drive Trader Joe's out of town or anything. It's that the corner that it is on is a really technically a service road and a very, very busy 3-lane boulevard. At least around here we call it the boulevard. So it gets very crazy very fast, and the parking in there is awful because it does have wraparound parking. So there's like one row in the front, and then it comes around, and then it also has a couple rows in the back. But if you're stuck in the back, that's when it's rough, pun intended, because the way that it is there's multiple stores behind it as well that also have parking there. So like if you go like on a Saturday morning or Sunday morning or sometime in the evening, it's packed in there, and you'll be lucky if you even find a spot. But I mean, they do have one thing there that I absolutely love, and they come out with it during the holidays. They come out with it during the holidays and around St. Patrick's Day, and it's the mint dark chocolate mini star cookies. They come in like a regular box, kind of like a cereal box kind of thing. They're cookies, they're not cereal, but I can probably go through a box of those in an hour or so. They are so good. They've got other ones too. They've got I've seen mint and dark chocolate, I've seen strawberry, I've seen cherry. They did a spin. It wasn't chocolate, but it was like pumpkin spice one for October and November. A lot of interesting things, but that's their business model, is they make their money on the scarcity of their products. If you somehow didn't know that, what they'll do is they'll only put a certain amount out for a certain time of the year. Like they'll have like their regular fruits, vegetables, stuff like that. But like their seasonal items, they will sell it until it's gone. And then once it's gone, that's it. It's kind of, think of it like wholesale, but a lot smaller, and not wholesale. But as soon as the season starts to come to a close, depending on whatever season that is, it's always it's like, all right, we're gonna drop the price by $1, then it's gone the next day. Like it's hard to tell. People have made online forums about it, about when stocks are going to come of certain things. So it gets crazy, like wild. So that's my thing against Trader Joe's. I don't have a huge, it may sound like it, but I don't mind Trader Joe's. I really don't. It's just, it's not the first place that I would think of when I would want to choose a snack that makes me happy. It's just not. Because the thing that that's my usual go-to of the things that make me happy are chocolate milk. It's a wild combination, but I don't have them at the same time. Is chocolate milk and some kind of chip. So even just like the regular like Lay's potato chips, like the wavy ones, because the wavy ones are far superior. They also hold dip a lot better. But I'd probably go for those. I'd go for I think it's like cheddar and sour cream is that one. I'd probably go for that one. Depending on what time of the year it is, there's one in the summer that's like a specialty one that they do that I'm a big fan of. It's like this honey barbecue. If I bought stock in that chip, I'd be so rich right now. But yeah, so like if I end up going there, I'll go there. I'll get something like that. If it's all the find something that's on sale or something, and then maybe like a bag of Fritos, because the bag of like the store brand Fritos is like $2. And it's a good sized bag of Fritos. They fill that all the way to the top and then seal it. Like there's barely any air in it. There's that. There's a wide variety of stuff. So now I'm hungry. I'm really hoping our food is still hot in that bag. I did end up mistakenly ripping the bag open when I was putting it into the hot bag. So it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. So it's not how we wanted to start our morning, but it is what it is. love potholes. I love where I live, but I hate them. I hate them. I didn't think I was going to hit that one. I didn't think it was going to be as bad as it was. I really hope the car's okay. Everything seems fine, so can only hope. It is also the first day for SUNY as well. Where I park usually is in the college parking lot. So it's nice to see people are back for the semester. You just have to watch where you park, because if you park in one wrong spot, you'll be parking enforcement will have no shame in putting a ticket on your car. No shame at all. Especially if you were only there for about 8 seconds. You could literally go there, park, and you'd have a ticket on your windshield. So, it's literally that fast. It's nuts. So we're gonna get everything set here. Looks like there's a decent amount of parking. See if we can find anything that's a little closer to the station. I think we'll just go right here. All right, another 15 minutes. More footage. All that. So I will say it is cold. It is cold. We are on our way to the station right now. So maybe we'll be able to take a peek inside. Follow along on the train, maybe. I just don't want to be talking too loud. It's not something I like to do. I don't like drawing attention to myself, but we'll give it a shot and head into work and see what happens. Made it into the train station. We're gonna head down to the platform. Like one either might be here or is just leaving. We got a light for our next train. Our next train's gonna be on this side. And there's no train. My guess is that it just left. So that's what the station looks like. It's not a great looking place, but it'll do. So the thing about the train, as much as I do not like it, is that you never know who you're gonna find on there. There was one time that I rode the train that this homeless guy showed up. Not saying anything bad about homeless people. I feel for them. I really do. Most of the time it's just because they're down on their luck. But anyways, moral of the story here, not moral of the story, continuing the story, that I was sitting next to this guy, and he ended up smelling like straight piss. Like, this dude has pissed his pants 20 times a day for the past month. And it burned my nose hair so bad that I was sick at the time, and I was mad that I hated the train every single second. I didn't mind it before, but as soon as that day happened, I was ready to get a car again. But yeah, that's my feeling on the train. Just what it is. Alright, so I just got off the train. It was rough. It was rough. A lot of people, a lot of weed. I don't really mind the smell. It's just, don't do it right next to me. I really don't like it. But a lot of people. So let's walk the 2 blocks and get to work. So let's walk the 2 blocks and get to work. Alright, so we made it to the office. Survived. That walk wasn't too bad, but it's fine. We got our pup, and we got our food, which looks like has spilled. Even better today. So, let's get this open. Hopefully it's not too bad. So there's our scone. This looks like a sandwich. This is pencils, napkins, 2 breads, salad, soup, and soup. Okay, so this This one looks like chicken noodle. This one's chicken noodle. This one is the chicken and wild rice. We got salad. We got our sandwich and our scone and 2 breads. So I think what we're gonna start with is our chicken noodle. I think that's what we're gonna start with. So let's see how much this pop explodes. Oh, not terrible. Not bad at all. Might have been a good idea. So let's do bread first. Let's rip that off. It's standard. It's standard bread. The only thing I don't think they gave me is butter. I don't think they gave me butter. They did not give me butter. So, it's okay. Make it work. Try and get some stuff done here too. But yeah, it's standard. It's not terrible. Alright, so the one that we're going to do next, I think, is going to be the chicken noodle soup. I've had this before. It's pretty good. It's not my favorite, but it's kind of like that old school chicken noodle soup, I guess. So let's get a spoon. Here is our soup. There's our soup there. We got carrots, we got noodles. Looks like some celery as well. It's pretty good. I mean, I'd say probably a 6 out of 10. It's very much, it's very salty. It's very heavy on celery. If you love celery and you love chicken, that's the soup for you. But it's very heavy on that. So it's not bad though. It's not bad. So yeah, we're gonna keep going. So I think the next thing that we're gonna do is the turkey and cheddar sandwich. This is a cold sandwich, so it's probably better that way. Take you through what's got on it. You only get half a sandwich, which honestly, for value to it, isn't that bad. It's got arugula. It's on some appears to be rye bread. I could be wrong. Turkey, cheddar, arugula, mayo, lots of mayo, and onions. So a lot of crunch in this sandwich. So So it's not bad. With the soup, I bet it's great. But I'd probably also give this. I'd probably give this a 7 out of 10. And I'd give it a 7. It could easily be an 8. But the bread is, take it for what it's worth, bread's kind of stale. So it's a little rough on there. So it is what it is. But, oh well. We'll keep eating, we'll keep going. So, alright, so now we got the wild chicken and rice. Nope, wild rice and chicken. So this one's probably my favorite. It's a little more thick. It's not as watery. But it tastes really good. I feel better when I eat better. Panera is just one start. I'm trying to eat better. Trying to get in the gym almost every day. Sometimes it's difficult, but some days you're able to, some days you're not. That's what it is. So it's kind of what it is. And then, yeah, but chicken, rice, handful of vegetables. It's a good soup. So it's a little more thick. There's our soup here. So that's good. That's like a solid 8, 8.5 probably. If I had a little more chicken, it'd probably be a 9. That's just it doesn't have a lot of chicken in it, which I understand. But if I had a little bit more chicken, just a few more chunks, easily a 9. Hands down a 9. But we'll see what happens. So. Alright, so the last of our larger items is this Caesar salad. It's got the dressing already in it. There's no chicken in it. It's a value to it. There's no chicken in it. I think you were able to add the chicken for like an extra like $2, but for a salad this size, there's really no point. But I still like to shake it, get everything mixed together. Just makes it a little bit better. Because if you just put the little bit of dressing that you get on it right now and then just eat it, it's a solid like 2 salad. This is the amount of dressing you get. It's like nothing. That's even if they fill it up at least halfway. So looks a little bit better. But let's see. Say about 5. It's a salad. It's nothing to write home about. The one that I do like though, they have it during the summer. They don't have it all the time. It's really only during the summer. It's the Southwest salad. That one's good. That one's good. But we'll keep going here. Lunch is almost done. We got some work to do. So let's keep going. Alright, so we got one more treat. Was our half off baked good. And this thing's huge. This is a orange scone. It's got a frosting on it as well. It looks like it's got orange pieces. So I'm sure it's probably berry orange. break off a little piece here. There's the inside. Very flaky, it looks like. So the scone itself is actually really good. And it's got a little hint of an orange flavor, but the frosting on it is the 1-2 punch. So it's pretty good. I'd give it probably an 8 out of 10 probably. So let's finish this up and get some work done. Take you through the rest, which I probably won't be able to film for a few hours, so we'll see. So in a crazy turn of events, the one job that I applied for called me back and offered me it. So we got to make sure that we tell our boss as well. That might be another video, but yeah, it's a little still surreal right now. I feel a lot better. I know that at least for me, there's a way out of here. I'll probably still end up teaching and stuff like that, but it's a way out. So, but we got to get ready for lessons. I'll take you through what kind of lessons we have today, how many we should have today, and how those work. And then we'll fast forward to later on when we're done and go from there. So, on the other side. All right, so looks like, try that again. All right, so we are looking like we're going to be doing 5 lessons today. So each one's half an hour. Not terrible. We've got 2 of them are siblings. 2 of them are really good. And then there's a awesome swimmer. Now, the awesome swimmer is a program that we have where I work. It's the autistic swimmer kind of kid. Really, really great kids. Nothing against them, obviously, but sometimes they need a little bit of help. It is what it is. So things are a little bit slowed down. We're gonna try doing a little bit more underwater, a little bit. We're gonna do more stuff on her belly, see how she responds to that, and we'll go from there. But we're getting close to the end. 5 more hours. Yeah, that's right. All right, so we finished our lessons 5 hours later, pretty much. I am exhausted and soaked, but it is what it is, right? So, what was I gonna say? Oh, we're gonna get changed and try and get out of here a reasonable amount of time because we gotta catch the train back and get back to the car and see how bad it is. So, all right, it is raining, it is snowing, we can deal with it, it's okay. My shoe is now wet, probably soaked through. It is what it is. So let's head to the train station. Caught in 4K, 30 frames a second, HD. Very nice. Again, let's get to it. Alright, so we got off the train. I kind of just went home. I was kind of done. Had a conversation with the family about the news. They took it really well. So thank you for joining me. We are back home again. That's what a regular Wednesday looks like, at least as of right now. I'm sure we'll probably be able to make another video based on what the new job looks like. So thank you for joining me in this really long video. Check out some of the Pokemon content. I've been making a lot of that. A lot of that is coming out really soon. It's another one of my favorite things. I've got some different ideas of what I want to do for different videos. But with that, thanks for coming. I will see you in the next one.